Hi everyone! Today I'm going to give you a quick tour of how I store and organize our homeschool curriculum. We are a family of 10. I have 8 children. My oldest is almost 14 and she is in 9th grade. And my youngest just turned 1. But I also have a kindergartner, a 1st grader, a 3rd grader, a 4th grader, and a 9th grader. So I'm going to go through and show you the younger kids' stuff first, and then I'll show you how my high schooler, where she keeps her stuff and organizes it. Alright, so this is our table. We do school at the table together, all of the younger kids. And this is kind of our school area. This is our world map and some flags so we can know what we're looking at and see the different flags. This is our checklist. Each of my, my 1st grader, 3rd grader, and 4th grader each have a checklist. The boys is for theirs every day. They do those things. And my 1st grader this is her daily stuff. And this one she picks 2, but we've actually been doing more than 2. And then this is our group work loop schedule, which if you saw in my last video, I'm going to be revamping that to make it fit what we're doing now, because that just didn't quite work out. But this is like a cork board on the wall that my husband hung up for me that I can hang things on when we need them. This is, don't make a mess with that, okay? This is just like one of those file folder things. I don't know exactly how to describe it. We got it for free, I believe. I don't think we even paid for it at a sale where they were just getting rid of stuff. It had legs on it, but my husband took the legs off and he hooked it onto the wall for me. So I've been using it. It's actually working out well. I put some labels on here. My littlest girl, she's 2. This is her bucket, and she's got a couple things in here she does at the table with us. This is my 4-year-old. He took all his stuff out of here. He's been working on it in the living room, so he doesn't have anything in there right now. This is my kindergartner. She's got 2 buckets with her stuff in there, coloring books, another coloring book, her notebook, and these are her kindergarten workbooks that she is almost finished with. And then I keep our current science book here, history book here, and this is our Bible time stuff. Up here we've got our answers book, Hero's Tale, and a Bible. So that's where I keep those things. So next to the table is the kitchen, and then the living room here. But I have these cupboards here that are specifically for homeschooling and crafting. So this cupboard is where I keep books that we are not currently using but will use this year. This is the extra science and geography. I also keep my other geography book here because it doesn't fit in my holder on the wall. Science book, science, geography, a read aloud that I want to do. This has some extra projects in it for history when we want to do them. These are my answer keys here, and I believe, yeah, right up here. I also have some answer keys up there somewhere. Anyway, answer keys. I've got just some sketch pads here, some extra notepads, animal book that we were reading through some of, another read aloud I'd like to do. These are the Draw Right Now books that my 1st grader is using, and she's got one of them in her basket, which I'll show you in a few minutes. These are some other books that we have not read through all the way, and I wanted to do them. They're from Master Books Marvels of Creation, so I wanted to include those eventually into our morning basket when we get finished with Hero Tales. And then our story Bible, which we have not finished. I feel like we've been reading this book for a long time. We haven't finished it yet. So that's what I've got up there. This is my cookbooks, and then all extra notepads and notebooks. And then, and these are my memory verse cards, so I get those out. This has got all my Bob books, all my math flashcards, all of my little like tile letters, some magnets, just random things that I need to keep in there. And then at the top we've got maps and just some papers and things, tape, stapler, hole punch. This has got extra dry erase boards and glue and pencils and pens and all that kind of stuff in it. So I keep that up there where the kids can't get to it as easily. Okay, and then down below here is just craft stuff, and we've got a lock on that. And then this drawer here has got lots of, it's messy. I've organized it several times and I finally just gave up. So it's got pencils and pens and crayons and glue sticks and scissors and everything in there. So, okay, so then from the table here, right over here, on top of this buffet is our school boxes. These have the kids' independent work in them so that they can just grab their school box when it's time to do school and have everything they need. This is Kyla's, Kryspin's, and Kolter's. Kyla May has got all of her stuff in it, including her coloring box and her extras that I showed in my other video. I'll put a card up right here for you to watch that. This is Kryspin's box. He has got his notebooks, a devotional, word search. This is just in case he needs something to do to stay busy until while he's waiting for me. Math, language arts, and then these books here go with his fun school journal, so he does that sometimes. Coloring box and his history, and then a game in case we decide to do that, and his scissors and stuff are in here. This is Kolter's box here. He has also got his he's got his math here, math. This is for language arts, his fun school journal, a sketch pad because he really likes to sketch and draw. Kryspin does too, doesn't have his pad in there. His history, and then he's got all of his books here for his fun school journal to work on it, a notebook. This is his reading book he's doing. This is his language arts. He's also got a devotional there, and a word search, and some extra coloring books back there. So that is Kolter's stuff. So that is the majority, that is all of my younger kids' school stuff. When my kindergartner is finished with her workbooks, I might possibly move her up to a basket because she'll have a few extra books when she gets done with that. But we'll see if they'll fit over there on the wall in my wall hanging thing. So now I'm going to take you in and show you where my high schooler keeps all of her stuff. Okay, this is our office library room. We have got a lot of books in here. Books, books, and books, and books, and books everywhere. I went through my books here and tried to organize them somewhat. These are 5-in-a-row books that go with my 5-in-a-row manuals. These are my Father's World guides that I'm probably going to get rid of. I just haven't quite decided yet. These are geography books. This is just extras, and I don't know why this is sitting here because it's a completed book. These are all of my history books to here, and this is all animal books. And then this is all the science books here, and then all of these are my easy readers, and the rest are just picture books. And I'm really trying to keep these organized because it makes it easier for me to find what I need. And then over here we've got all of, these are all of our chapter books that the kids can read or have read, and then just all of my books and my husband's books. So, in the corner of this room here is where my high schooler comes in and does her schoolwork. She was doing it in her bedroom, but we found that the little kids would want to play in there while she was trying to do her school. So, we moved her desk in here so that she can have this room to do her own thing. She's got her lamp in here, and then she's got her schedule and things she needs to do. She's getting ready to go to Hong Kong. Her and her daddy are going on a trip My brother-in-law lives there, and they're going to go visit him for 10 days. They're going to be gone. So, she's got all of her stuff here that she needs to get finished up. She's got, 5 days, I think, until they leave. She also got some school that she needs to finish. And then she just keeps, this is just her personal things over here, and I'll show you where her school books are at. On this shelf back here is where she keeps all of her school books. She was needing this for her math, and we didn't have the things to make it, and I found this at a garage sale for like $1, I think, so I picked it up for her. These are all of her school books, most of them, I believe. All of her worksheets, her paperwork is in this big folder. These are some books for Master Books that I bought for her to read, and I also want to read them to the other kids eventually. So they're just stored in here because they're big books. And then she's got all of her other stuff in here. She's doing My Father's World, Ancient History for high school. She's also doing Biblical Archaeology from Master Books, a logic course from Master Books, Applied Engineering from Master Books, and Principles of Mathematics for her math from Master Books also. So this is all of her books. Right, sis? This is all your books?
I think so.
Yeah, all of her books. And then, and she's doing Writing Strands from Master Books. So that will include whatever other books she has to read, that she gets to pick what she wants to read for those. So this is all of her books in here, so it's easy for her to find them. That's it. That's just a quick look at how we store things in our house, how we organize them, and where they belong. We've always done school at the table. We've never had a schoolroom, and which actually works out well for me. I think having a schoolroom would just be too difficult because I like being able to go into the kitchen, and so that's what we do. So, thanks for watching today. If you have any comments or questions, make sure you leave them down below. And
I have bubble gum, but I can't eat them.
Yeah, bubble gum, but you can't eat it. Yeah, so
I can chew it.
You can chew it. Make sure you give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed my video, and subscribe for more videos if you haven't. And I will see you all next time. Bye.